just waking up this morning. Neighbours out, so I don't have to worry about that. Been getting a sneaky little shite again lately, yes. Never mind though. So nose is still sniffling along. Normal autumn winter cold. Nothing more than that. Otherwise I would have felt different in myself, wouldn't I? Roxy's back to her normal self again after a couple of days of feeling a little bit icky. Not quite sure what's gone on there. She hasn't had a change of diet. One that would affect her anyway. She's been eating decent food, not eating any crap outside the house at all. So she's starting to have her fitness routine ramped up a little bit though, because she's getting moody. So we're taking her for a once a day run from now on, if the weather's permitting, which is about a 5 or 6 mile run for her. Nice little circle from this village down to the next village and back around in a circle. And she runs literally all the way and might trot a little bit on the way back. She's all been flea'd and bugged, so there's no issue there. The psychology of having the police have access to your keys without giving you them back from a sealed evidence bag. You squeak farting now. What the fuck, Roxy? Yeah, I don't want squeak farts on me bed. Do you want to have a doob and a coffee in peace, mate? You chill, otherwise you're going to fart again, aren't you? Now just relax. Yeah, anyway. Don't know why I didn't think of it before, but letting it bother me, hesitating going out, moving stuff from the kitchen inside the locked wardrobe, which has been damaged, to get into it, so someone's definitely been in here. The one time I went out, I made them rush, whoever it was, so someone that's close by. I made them rush, didn't know how long they'd get, and they damaged the wardrobe door trying to get the wardrobe door open. So obviously didn't get a key of that copied. So I just got to reset the door there. But yeah, lovely people, eh? So now they're sort of, well, he's only going to take this for so long, then he's going to start reacting, isn't he? Yes, that's about the size of it. So you just keep on poking. When I get the new lock barrel back, and I'm not going to announce it, someone's going to get caught on camera trying to get access to the front door. When they try to use the key that they've got cut, someone's going to get caught doing it. All I've got to do is sit put, wait for the barrel to arrive, pop out if I need to, just go about my normal life, not worrying. Axe beside the bed in case, because I've got a dog, and if someone's still coming when you've got a dog, they ain't going to come to tickle you, are they? What else we got on order? Splash guard for the front of the new bike. Handlebar grips for the new bike. And those padded end bars for the new bike to stop any shopping bags slipping off the handlebars. But I'm thinking about putting a bike rack on it so I don't have to carry any bags at all on my back. They can be strapped to the back of the bike. So I'm in no rush to get all the extra bits and bobs. Oh, and the other thing I ordered was a new longer D-lock. So, not spent loads of money, but just invested in essential items. So as I wake up this morning, quite happy. Just got to squeegee the windows off. Since I only really buy for the grandkids, I've got one main present to get for all the grandkids together. So they can all forget about personalised presents this year because it's all about the whole thing. Gonna get a PlayStation 4 for the whole lot of them. And then if they don't come over here, that's down to the parents. I'm not going to be made to feel guilty about individual presents. I don't play games per se, so it's not for me. It's literally for the grandkids, but it's something to have here what they can all enjoy. And also the adults if they get bored. So that's what I'm doing for here, or wherever I live. It's just something to have for the whole family. Other than that, fill the freezers up because there won't be any messing about inside the property from now on, will there? So I can confidently not worry about what's going on in my kitchen. So I'll be able to eat and drink properly again. It's all psychological torture though, isn't it? But you get to a certain point in it and you think, well, just drink from unopened sachets, unopened cartons, and prepare your own food. Don't leave anything in tubs in the house unless you're going to be there. You know when you've had loads and loads of caffeine, but you're not feeling hyper, you're just feeling tired? That tells me someone's been fucking about with my liquids. Shame really, because I bought myself some decent coffee and now I can't trust the fucking stuff. But there you go. So back to the Poundland sachets. If I'd have panicked and really stressed out about it, borderline going really, really hyper on it and turned it into a mental issue, it could have caused me some serious, serious problems. But I decided not to give a fuck and not to worry too much about it. Just remember it, keep it in mind, but remember it. I've not let it affect me too much. It's just altered my routines a little bit. Rona-wise, city's same as it was last week. A whole lot of nothing going on. Going to be getting out and getting some supplies in just in case that changes over the next, probably at the weekend now. Wait until the lock barrel gets here. Got enough to just sort of play along with it. Now you understand why they wanted the surveillance equipment installed in this property before I changed things, because they knew they was going to be denied access to look. So next thing to order, smoke detector for hallway. Then the other one comes down. But it's all about playing on your fears, isn't it? So Boris's bill's going to be defeated because I'm simply taking the equipment out of the building, putting my own ones up. Force stuff on me that doesn't need to be up there. Well, there you go. There's your law covered. There's your insurance covered. There's your property back. Thank you. Don't do it again. Property's been installed. Property's been returned to you. They can inspect the new property and that's them satisfied and go away. End of problem. It's not the law that they have to be on the ceiling. Only a British standard version of it. So it's a trick. And I suggest that everybody goes and checks what's been installed on their ceilings too, because it's a national system. And I can't say that strong enough. It's a national system to surveil in everybody's houses. It wasn't my paranoia. I checked the specs on the items installed. Well, we've got pre-made up dog food because we're phasing out kibbles, or as much of it anyway, and replacing it with just normal bread and that sort of grain, which she's quite happy with. It's to give her more bulk and muscle definition. So the more exercise, the more she's going to eat anyway, isn't she, really? So, yeah, changing things. In the new year, after Christmas and the court case, I'll be getting a male puppy for her. So we'll see what happens sort of over Christmas and the new year. But the last of her behaviour training's happening now. Well, not right now, but you know what I'm saying. It should be a nice, properly adjusted dog. Once she gets a dog company, that'll calm her right down. She'll have someone to play with and grumble at and check with. So that's what Roxy's going to be doing. Her previous owner's kicking up a stink and causing issues about that only. And even causing problems with the grandson to do it. Access to the grandson, so. No, I ain't got time for that bullshit. Just proved you can't be trusted, that's all. So, why should you have the power to influence somebody else's life? You might as well tell your child you can't have puppies or can't have children. It's the same thing. Ego. Every animal, every being on this planet has a right to reproduce. That's it. She's only having one puppy and she's keeping one of them. End of the matter. That's what she wants. That's her right. So that's what's going to be happening. Since I put the single quilt in with the double quilt, I don't know if it's the extra weight of the quilt. Oh mate, be sleeping like a baby with like that. So warm and comfortable now. Just need a mattress topper. That's my comfortability sorted out. So he's buying a new mattress. But produces a lot of condensation. But so comfy. Got the front room how I want it now. Looking at getting another telly, a second-hand one, a FaceBay or something, Facebook Marketplace. And yeah, that's about all we're doing in the house at the moment. Next thing's the slabbed area. But luckily, Amazon sell fence posts, so I don't have to sort out deliveries. I can order them straight off there. Pack of 10s, 160 quid. But I'm not going to start that until the court case. But I'm putting a corner shelter down the end of the garden with a roof, with the swing bench attached to the ceiling of it. So I can sit out in the garden with the dogs in the winter. And just to be annoying, I won't be complying with any orders because I was the one defending myself from attack, not the other way round. So I won't be complying with any orders imposed on me because I've done nothing wrong. So I'm going to improve this property while I'm here. Not giving a fuck. And the people involved around me that have been doing all this shit, I'm going to watch die off, literally. I'll be polite and civil, but that's it. I'm done. There's good people around here, and we're all going to sit and watch these old arseholes that have been doing all this shit. We're just going to literally watch them die off now. And remember what they've done. And remind them politely what they've done until they go. I think that's the best form of punishment. And if they don't like it, they can move. They will not get another chance to do what they've been doing to the animals and myself. So I'm going to improve this place and sit tight. Unless I get the move where I want to move, then I'll just move there. My ideal thing would be to help my father out, so I'll be moving to where he lives. But failing that, stay put until I leave the UK. Simple as that. So, good morning.